Ahoy, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to First Reflections, where I react to stuff and try to be entertaining at the same time. Are you ready, kids? For Owl House? Because I am. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to First Reflections, Owl House Edition. We haven't done one of these in a while because obviously Owl House has been on a gigantic hiatus between seasons 1 and 2. But give yourselves a pat on the back. We all survived. We're ready for season 2. It's time to have a ton of fun. And yeah, it's time to get back to these reactions, which are hopefully going to be released in a timely manner. I want to be much more timely with these than I was during season 1, but we'll see what happens. So I don't know too much about season 2. I don't really know what the story elements are going to be or what all the big plot points are going to be, but one thing I have heard from a lot of people is that Dana Terrace now has a lot more creative freedom in the season. So I'm not saying that season 1 was not her idea, but I think there was a lot more corporate involvement and a lot more things from the big wigs telling her, you can't do this, you gotta do this, you gotta be relatable, you gotta, do these kinds of episodes because kids love those kinds of things. But this apparently she's going to be a lot more involved with this. This is going to be a lot closer to her original vision for the show. At least that's what I've heard. So I don't know if that's going to mean it's going to be a lot darker, it's going to be a lot more story driven, there's going to be a lot more, creepy elements or whatever. Whatever her original idea for the show was, we're going to see it more, I think, in season 2, just based on what I've heard. That's not confirmed, that's just what I've heard, but if that's true, then I'm really interested to see exactly what she's going to get away with and what she's going to put in her stories. I love season 1, or most of it anyway, so let's see what happens. So we're going to start right now with the very first episode, the season 2 premiere, Separate Tides. Luz feels guilty about Ida losing her powers, so she sets sail in search of a lucrative bounty to help the Owl House. So I have done everything I can to avoid all possible spoilers for this. I avoided all clips and images and pretty much everything that I possibly could, even though clips are freaking everywhere. People were spoiling this left and right. But I did everything I could to avoid spoilers, but there are 3 things that I know for sure are going to happen in this episode. First of all, Luz and Ida are going to set sail on a pirate adventure, which is not only awesome because it would be cool to see the Owl House crew as pirates, but I just love pirates in general. I love pirate games, pirate speak, pirate everything. You ask me pirates versus ninjas, I will say pirates every single time. I freaking love pirates. And it'll be really cool to see what a pirate adventure in the Boiling Isles world will be like. What kind of monsters will there be? What will the ships look like? Well, we already know what the characters are going to dress like because we saw Luz in her little first mate outfit in the trailer clips. So we know a little bit of what it's going to be like. But yeah, I'm really surprised. I want to see exactly what they're going to be up against here. Second of all, we're going to be introduced to Blondie McHide-My-Face, aka the Golden Guard, which is that masked guy that was at the end of Youngblood Old Souls, the guy that works for Bellows, who's apparently going to be keeping an eye on the Owl House and everything that they do. I really want to know what his personality is like. We got kind of a small shot of what he's like in the trailer, he was kind of leaning on his staff and giving a little "see ya" pose or something like that. So maybe he'll be a fun, kind of goofy character, because we already have Bellows, who's super strict, super stern, and super menacing. You just look at the guy and you get chills down your spine. But having a more fun and goofy returning villain, that would be kind of a lot of fun. And I'd be interested to see something like that, and maybe he'll give us some good laughs. And third of all, which is the thing I am most excited for, Lilith and Hootie are going to share a subplot together. So, the most insane, unhinged, ridiculous member of the Owl House teaming up with the most straight-laced, sensible, calm and collected member of the Owl House. That is pretty much recipe for comedy gold right there, and I cannot wait to see what kinds of things that they do with each other. It's gonna be absolutely perfect. And you guys already know that I'm a huge Hootie fan, so pretty much any episode that has him in it, there's gonna be at least a base level of enjoyment for me. I just love his character so much, and he's so funny. So yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get right down to it. Let's have ourselves some frickin' fun, and let's see if the season 2 premiere of the Owl House is gonna live up to the hype. Hoist anchor and trim sails, mateys, cause we're leaving port in 3, 2, 1, go! Yep, there's the shadow guy from the trailer. I'm telling you, he's fake. It's there's some tiny little guy behind there. Now eat this, sucker! Yeah! Yay! Awesome. Alright, so she's going bounty hunting. Alright, that's interesting. Monster in a bottle. I'm a monster in a bottle. You better turn me in if you want to get paid. Yep, keep moving forward. That's my slogan. Best motto you could live by. Aww. King continues his legacy as a puppy. Nope. I'm Luz Noceda, and welcome to Lifestyles of the Witch and Powerless. First line of the season, and I already have a nosebleed. Oh, that's why. She doesn't have the portal, so she has no human stuff. Okay, that's why they need money. Okay, that makes sense. Yo no hablo español, but that was awesome, Luz. Hey, Bellows. Do you think he's compensating for something? Nope. Greg's list? I love it. Looks like if it looks like if Bad Queen and Tibbles had a kid. There's a crack ship for you. Lilith, you know you could take the poster off your face at any time.
Maybe it would be better if I never came here.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. The world has gotten so much better since you got here, Luz. Ooh. Nice steampunk-looking ship you got there. Oh, there's Golden Guard. Oh, they're in on it. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Do I look?
Even when she's wearing a potion bandolier, she still looks fabulous.
You couple names. No, I can do this alone.
We can ship Lumini for hours and hours and hours and hours.
No matter what.
There's Hootie logic for you. You're gonna come on my boat and not do work. Nice, nice. It's always cool to see like clever uses of magic like that. Dang! Woo! It's a speedboat now. Oh, he's got puns too. Good. Luz is definitely gonna get along with him now. Nope. Trap. Don't do it, King. That's a trap. I know it's a trap. Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
Oh boy! And the stakes just went up. Aww.
You have no idea what I'm going through.
Don't you make Hootie cry. I can forgive a lot of things, but you better not make Hootie cry. There will be consequences.
What kind of witch am I? Sorry, Lou.
Yeah, she tied her entire worth to her coven and her job, so I can understand she's getting a little upset about that. There she blows! Oh, whoops. You okay, dude? Wait, that's Ida. Is that Ida? I swear, if that's Ida jacking the ship, that's gonna be amazing. No, the money! Oh, yep, it is Ida. Oh my gosh, Ida! You ruined everything. She had the money in her hands. You messed it up. Let me lend you a hand, Golden Guard.
Third-degree burns.
Ugh. Dang, no wonder those ships are... Wait, your ships are made of metal, though. Wouldn't that absorb heat? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Fire bees, face the power of a highly flammable stick. Hootie thrown down with bees. Yeah.
I need to eat.
Aww. Luz, you don't have to feel guilty. That's what love is about. People do things for you because they love you. You're not a burden. Oh, whoa. So it's like a half seal, half pufferfish thing. That's interesting.
All right.
Luce the human.
Aww. Cute. She even sounded like she was choking up a little bit there. I love it. I love it.
It hurt.
Hello, baby.
Ida.
Oh, you found a rare Pokemon. Get a Pokeball.
Actually, he smells pretty bad, too. Take him.
I'm surprised you could smell anything through that mask.
Thank you for your... Bye!
Yes! I was hoping for a see ya, but a bye is just as good. Hey, nice.
First glyph. Did I do good?
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, she first glyph, just like Luz. It was the light glyph. That's awesome. Solid gold vomit? All right, that's different.
Tuna?
Okay, there's a skull in there. Whoops. I guess that guy luxuriated a little too much.
It's okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor Hootie. Oh, he's got bee stings. Poor guy. Aw, Hootsifer. Lulu and Hootsifer, best buddies forever.
Describe you, Hootsifer.
Aw. I hope we get more Lilith and Hootie. They're really cute together.
Let's see if we're right again.
Oh, there it is.
Knock, knock.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, it's coming. The drama is coming right on cue. Okay, so that was Separate Tides. That was a great season premiere. A lot of fun, really interesting. We got some character depth, which I really wasn't expecting. I love the new characters. The old characters are just as awesome. Really, really, really effective season premieres. So let's go over everything. So first of all, I really like the character dynamics they have set up here. I like the idea that Lilith is like really down on herself because she kind of tied all of her identity and all of her worth to being in a coven and being a witch and being good at magic and all that kind of stuff. And I imagine that like while she was in that career path, she didn't really form many personal connections. Like she didn't really have any friends or anybody she could really talk to, because the only one we ever saw her getting along with in the season 1 was Ida, only on occasion. So I guess she didn't really have any personal connections. But of course, thanks to Hootie, Hootie swoops in and saves the day again. She kind of gets her first taste of like real, genuine friendship. And as weird and like insane off the wall as Hootie is, he's a really good friend. He's a good protector, and he's so selfless. It's so nice. And the whole thing is like, Hootie himself like doesn't really have many friends because like everybody finds him obnoxious and annoying. So much as just giving him a phone call makes him super happy, you know. Oh, we can talk for hours and hours and hours and hours. So seeing him getting like another genuine friend is just the cutest thing in the world, and they really do seem to get along. The two of them together were really funny, but also extremely touching too. It's another dynamic that I really hope they use more. I hope we see more Lilith and Hootie as like buddies and like spending episodes together, because their first adventure, while brief, was really, really nice, and I want to see them more. That was awesome. We got Ida and Luce on the pirate ship, which was really cool. The designs of the crew was awesome. The design of the ship was awesome. The boiling sea, which was really cool. They said that just the steam is enough to give you third-degree burns, which is like, ew, that's really insane. But of course, the second that I saw that their ship was being robbed, I knew that was Ida, and then they were gonna kind of join up together and all that kind of stuff. Luce continues to be a boss, using her magic in like really inventive ways, like using the vine to kind of climb down and scrape the barnacles off the hull, or using her fire spell to kind of boost the ship's engine. At first I thought it was going to make the engine explode, but it actually made the whole thing go faster, and yeah, really cool. So Luce is a really effective pirate, really great at spell casting and all that kind of stuff. And I really like the little discussion that they had before where they said like Luce thought she was like a burden on Ida because like it's because of her she lost her magic, you know, it's because of her that, you know, she's not making any money and all that kind of stuff. But Ida reassures her and says, hey, if it wasn't for you, you know, all these other great things would have happened. You know, I would still be a stone statue. You know, I wouldn't have found King's Crown and all that kind of stuff, because that's the whole thing. You are never a burden on someone if they love you, because the things that you do for them, like just being around them and encouraging them and being there for them and all that kind of stuff, you're never a burden if, you know, if you're family or if you love each other. You never have to worry about something like that, because the person puts up with you and does things for you and, you know, is always there for you because they care about you, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was nice to see Luce kind of having like regrets like that, like she thought that she made Ida's life worse, but then Ida reassured her. It was very, very touching scene that was really nice. It went by really quickly, but it was super effective. And like I said, when I was listening to Wendy Malick doing that scene, like, you know, and the voice acting and everything, she sounded like she was choking up. It sounded like it was really getting to her, and I love that. Like, Wendy Malick is really getting into the Ida character more so than she ever has before. She's always done a great job. She's always been hilarious, but she's got that kind of raw emotion now, and I really, really like that. We got to see what the Golden Guard was like, and I already really like him. In Lilith's own words, like they said he was like a prodigy or something, or like a super impressive witch or something, but in her words, he was just kind of a brat, and I kind of get that from him. It's like he's just kind of like he's just kind of doing his thing. He's working for the king. He is a bad guy. He's a jerk. He's willing to kill them if they have to, or like, you know, to destroy them or capture them or whatever, but he has fun on the side, like when he freaking rockets away, bye, and all that kind of stuff. And it's like he's just kind of messing with King by like lifting the tarp off and on his birdcage and making King freak out. He's just kind of toying with him. I don't know, he seems like a fun character. I'm really hoping to see him more. And like I said, I like that we kind of have the lighthearted kind of comedic side villain to kind of balance out the more big, threatening, dangerous actual villain. You know, like Bellows is super threatening and menacing and ominous, and then you got Golden Guard, who's like a lot more goofy and lighthearted. It's fun. The sense of adventure was great. The crew was really cool. The pirate aspects was a lot of fun. I love the design of the ship and the design of the creature and all that kind of stuff. That was really nice. The adventure aspect and everything was really cool. Fighting those fire bees, Lilith and Hootie fighting the fire bees, which was really cool. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. The episode took full advantage of the 22 minutes, and this 22 minutes, it felt like all of it was used to do something awesome. Like in season 1, there were some kind of filler episodes that were just kind of like really small problems kind of dragged a little bit, and and Once Upon a Swap kind of dragged a little bit. This one felt like they used all 22 minutes to do something effective, whether it was pirate shenanigans or Lilith and Hootie bonding, or like emotional stuff that gave us a little beginning, like as a kind of where are they now catch up kind of thing in the beginning and all that kind of stuff. Really, really good episode. Effective episode. Pacing was great. Story was great. Character was great. I had so much fun. I'm so glad that I didn't see any spoilers for this, so I could just kind of experience this firsthand. So yeah, so this was an absolute blast. I'm glad I'm getting back into reacting again. Let me know in the comments if this was fun, if you guys had fun with the episode, what you think of it, if you're super psyched for what's coming up, because I know I am. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this episode, if you like my reaction, if you want to see more, if you want me to keep going with this season. And yeah, I'm looking real forward to seeing what's coming up with the Owl House. I'm already enjoying it. It's only been one episode, and I'm already super hyped to see what's up. We got Belos at the end. He's rebuilding the door. I'm wondering when that's going to come into effect, but either way, we'll see what happens, and I will be here for the ride. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a great time today. I hope you had as much fun as I did, and we'll see you for episode 2 next week. So take care. Bye.